What is freaking good, y'all? Hope you guys are doing amazing. Hope you're doing fantastic, and hope you're having the best day of your entire life, fam. So today's video is all gonna be on taxes. So when I first started as an online fitness coach, I was actually very stressed about doing taxes, and I'm like, man, like, what do I do? How do I file it? I don't know what the heck I'm doing out here. I was asking my coach, I was like, hey, I don't want to get audited by the IRS. Help me. I was asking him a bunch of questions, and I'm pretty sure my coach got annoyed at me because I was asking him so much because I was just like so scared that the IRS would like audit me, and if I did one thing wrong that, you know, like my business would crumble and they would come after me. They come knocking on my door and put me in handcuffs or something like that. But that is not the case at all, guys. So one of the biggest pieces of advice that I would give to you guys is if you are making more than $500 off of online fitness coaching, I believe that the IRS requires you to file your taxes and report that income, right? So I know some of you guys are thinking, it's like, oh man, like I made 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. It's like, oh, it's not enough money to just report it and all that stuff. Guys, I want to encourage you to have integrity, right? Having integrity is one of the most important things, especially for yourself, like for your character, first and foremost. And then number two, have good business ethics. Because if you're a little bit shady and you don't have integrity when it comes to $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, then, you know, like when you're handling hundreds and thousands of dollars, like millions in the future as you grow your business, bro, like you're gonna get in trouble. All right, so I want to set you guys off with a strong foundation, and it's always to be a man of integrity, right? Or a woman of integrity. And personally for me, do I believe that if you're making like $3,000 off of online fitness coaching, will they like come after you and hunt you down? Realistically, no, because they're probably going after people making hundreds and thousands and millions and all that stuff, right? They're cracking down on those guys. My biggest thing is I want you to uphold that integrity with yourself so that you can succeed for a long time in business, all right? This is going to help you so much with your personal character and also business as well. So the second piece of advice that I would give to you guys is to make sure that your business and your personal bank account is separate, all right? Making sure that you have everything on your business for your business. So if you're spending things on a laptop, you're spending things on a phone, you're spending things on a tripod, or a coaching service, or coaching mentorship, or travel, or business Ubers, or Airbnb for business, you want to make sure that you have everything listed on there and that it's not on your personal account. So having a personal and business account is going to help you out drastically, so that way at the end of the year when you're filing taxes, it's all listed out on your business account, so that way you're not going through like, oh, like did I use this for personal usage or did I use this for my business? Did I get this Airbnb for me and my wife or me and my friends, or did I actually go on a business trip for that, right? Making sure that you have everything set in place is going to help you be a lot more organized. And if in the off chance that the IRS audits you, you have everything listed out on there and you can prove it, right? But when you mix and match your personal and your business, then the IRS is gonna be like, you know, like I don't think he used that for business. You know what I'm saying? And he's reporting a bunch of things that, you know, he used for personal for business. So you get in a lot of trouble for that. So you definitely don't want to mix and match. So having a business and a personal account separate is gonna be one of the best things that you can do, especially if you're an online fitness coach or you're a business owner. Number three, this is the beauty, guys. I love this section because at the end of the day, like you can write off so many different things for your business. Like you can write off your tripod, you can write off, you know, your training app, like especially if you use Trainerize. I write off Trainerize. Anything that I use for my business, I write it off. Anything that you can spend on advertisements, you can also write it off as well, right? Anything in terms of a laptop, an iPhone, or anything that helps you grow your business, you can literally write those things off at the end of the year. It's crazy, guys, right? Like with my MacBook, with my iPhone and all that stuff, I write it off for my business. Because with those things, it's like I need those things in order for my business to function since I'm an online fitness coach. So it's crazy because W-2 employees, they don't get this benefit, guys. Like they just buy a MacBook and they just buy a MacBook. They can't write off anything, guys. They buy an iPhone, they can't write it off an iPhone. But business owners do. Entrepreneurs do. Like literally, like the tax code is written for business owners, real estate professionals, and entrepreneurs at the end of the day. So another big write-off that I have is coaching, mentorship, and courses that I've spent a lot of money on, especially when it comes to growing my skills, growing my business, and everything like that, right? So if you guys are spending thousands of dollars on coaching and mentorship and courses and anything to move the needle forward in your business, you can write that off, bro. Like that's a big write-off that you can have at the end of the year. You're getting that extra accountability, you're getting that extra support, you're getting those upgraded skills, you're getting that knowledge, you're getting better each and every single day. And then at the end of it too, you can write off a bunch of it. And this is gonna help out your business a lot, especially if you're starting to make a good amount of money in terms of your coaching business. And my biggest suggestion is if you are a business owner and you're an entrepreneur that is making decent money online fitness coaching already, right? You want to spend stuff to make sure that you're leveling up and you're investing into your skills. And it's so important that you do this every single day so that you can get better. And at the end of the year, you're not going to have to pay tons and tons of taxes into that. You either invest more money to invest into coaches, mentors to develop yourself, or you pay the government those taxes if you were to like save your money. So it only makes sense for me to just keep on investing in myself, investing in my skills, investing in my knowledge, investing in more community, building more relationships, and just network, right? Because my mindset with that is like, you're either investing into that or you're investing and you're going to have to pay more in taxes at the end of the year. And I'm like, bro, like which one would I rather have? Would I rather invest in myself, or would I rather just pay more in taxes and pay the government? It's like, I don't really want to pay the government, right? Like, so for me personally, I would rather just keep on growing my business, investing in myself, rather than investing that money into taxes anyways. Especially during this time of year, if you are well organized, you got everything set in place, it's very simple, very straightforward, and you don't have to just make it super complex. I know when I first started online fitness coaching, like I was like in my mind about a bunch of things, and I didn't know how to set everything up, and I was just in my mind asking a bunch of questions. Do I need this? Do I need that? I was asking my coach literally hundreds of questions. I'm pretty sure he got annoyed at me, right? Because I was just like asking him unnecessary questions because I was like fearful, or I was afraid that the IRS would get me and all that stuff. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, if you guys keep everything organized, you uphold that integrity, you report everything, you guys will do fine, and tax season is going to be very easy for you guys. So the reason why you guys want to be very well organized with your personal and your business accounts is because if you don't, guys, like I kid you not, like the first couple times that I did my taxes, it took me hours and hours and hours, and I was on Excel and I was like trying to map out everything in terms of my expenses, what I could deduct, and what is a tax write-off, what's not a tax write-off. And I was like looking through my stories to see like what was a business trip, what was the, like a personal expense. And guys, let me save you guys so much time, so much headache. Just organize it. Have separate accounts, all right? Personal and business. Make your life so much easier, guys. It's gonna be so easy, especially if you do this. So yeah, hopefully this helped you out, give you guys a lot of insights on taxes, what to do, what kind of write-offs you guys can potentially do, making sure that you guys have good business principles and good ethics. Because like I always say, bro, if you're shady with $500, $1,000, $2,000, and you're not reporting that type of stuff, like who knows what you're gonna do when you're, making $100,000, $200,000, $500,000. Like you guys want to make sure that you guys are setting up the foundations for your success and making sure that you guys are able to handle that money with care and with integrity. Doing this will help you guys have better character, better morals, making sure that you guys are locked in with business, making sure that the foundations are set, and you guys are gonna grow your business like crazy, guys.